Hey, Chubo. Welcome, welcome. Yes, very well programmed. Well programmed computer role playing game. This should run slightly faster overall, but it should be about the right timing. I did some testing just to make sure it didn't look totally crazy or anything. All right. Why am I clicking on the OBS window? I never need to click on the OBS window now, because I'm not using it. Let's break out our code wheel and enter somewhere here. What? This is what is going on? Okay, that works. S with the like double dagger symbol. And then what does it want? Does it want knight, wyvern, or 9 trout? It wants wyvern. I remember when I was a kid, at some point, for some reason, I didn't have the code wheel, and so what I would do is I knew that like the word zombie was one of the words you could get, and so I would just type in zombie every time, and hope it worked. And it would eventually work. It was a very good method. I need to see if I'm cropping this. We had a couple of pixels there. I had a couple of pixels go missing, so we want 2. Yeah, 2. This is on real hardware. This is using my new capture hardware, so we'll see what it's like. This is the first live test of it using a new capture hardware, DataPath E1S. DataPath Vision RGB E1S. It's very good hardware. I think it's quite good. What were we on? What was it? B? Let's see. 121 experience points. It's not game B. So it'll be quicker. To train, yes. This doesn't look like it's D. Whoops. This doesn't look like I made a batch file to launch it, or a batch file to launch it, but did I like not run the? Yeah, here we go. Made a batch file to launch it at the correct speed, and I think I didn't run the batch file because I forgot. Extremely organized. Extremely organized here, folks. Okay, yeah, this looks more correct. This is the correct speed. That's interesting. It didn't even flash the pool that time. All right, we need the dot. And the little T thing. Okay. There we go. That. It wants dragon. Yeah, there we go. Okay, was it save C? Okay, 1,428 experience. We had some folks at level 2. And Lord is at level 3. Level 3 cleric. Yeah, here we go. So one thing I wanted to try to do right off the bat was see if on real hardware, if we can get this thing to do what we want. But it looks like maybe not. Yeah, it doesn't want to give us bonus items. Okay, so where are we here? We're area. Ah, we're in the little orc den thing. Now I feel like you're surprised by a bugbear leading a party of orcs. Yeah, so this is what I was curious about. Speed. We can adjust the combat speed, but there's some stuff that might go by too quickly still. Yeah, Lord. Lord can get in there. Even with the combat speed like abysmally slow, it's still like extremely fast. Cast sleep. Okay, yeah, we got 2 sleep spells. That's good. I don't think I can put the bugbear to sleep. That's probably the best I can get. Yeah, this is still way too fast. What if we slow it down, like, all the way slow? It's still, like, a million times too fast, but that's okay because battles are kind of onerous in this anyway. What's really great about the new Twitch dashboard is I can't see any of the stream stats anymore because they're in this, like, incredibly unusable space at the very top, the very tip top of your dashboard, creator dashboard or whatever they're calling it. So you end up being unable to see it. We'll have to restart. We'll have to restart for that. I also Horseman. I also it's gonna be faster than doing all this stuff and finishing this battle is just resetting the PC. Because we already had somebody go down. Hey Jimmy Colorado, hey Amisha. I got into a fight that I that I couldn't deal with that got one of my characters knocked out right off the bat. So that's good. It's going that. Rad. So we're trying this with real hardware using Moslow. It does have timing issues though, so. Oh, I'm dropping a few frames again, even at 3,000. All right. The 3 rings. Where are the 3 rings? Okay, 3 rings. And the Seraph Eye, just down here. We want Jungle Vulcan or 8OASIS. Want Jungle. Hey, Stormcrow. Yep. Yeah, we're looking at this. I don't remember. I actually don't remember exactly which save was the best one I had. It's not that one. Oh, that makes this easy. Is it I? It is not I. It's still dropping. It's still dropping a reasonable number of frames here. I don't know what's going on with my internet connection today. That's not great. Okay, and J is what I expected. Did I save on A? No. A is going to be in the slums with the starter party, right? Yeah. Threndergrown. Oh, maybe Twitch is having internet issues. It's still single digits percents. But still annoying. It's fine. It's fine. Load C. So C is the game we're going to go with. It's the one with the highest experience. $60 FPS isn't even enough, Chubo. It runs at 70. Pool of Radiance had to go to its home planet. I've never seen that before. What? Hey, impending disaster. The game is gone. It left. I guess I reset. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, that should start it. Yeah, 8% speed. I'm getting a lot of practice doing this copy protection stuff. Okay. A little C symbol, which has a way bigger dot on the wheel than it looks like here. And then the first one of this like weird dwarven numbering system. They want Efreet. Load game C. All right, here we go. There we go. That's better than what it was before. Yeah, there's like one guy on eBay who has like 40 of them for sale. Yeah, we're using it. Well, we're not using hard. We're using emulated copy protection. I've got a Code Wheel website here with high resolution scans. It's on Old Games SK. That's quite good. Yeah, about $130 for one used. It's in really good condition. The one thing about the data path cards is currently, if you switch consoles around a lot, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass because you have to adjust it you have to adjust it manually. In terms of what was I going to say? In terms of like the capture size and like spacing, it'll save settings for a particular resolution, but it gets a little confused from time to time. Anyway, where are we? Right? We're here. We should be in good shape with all of our weapons and armor and everything. We don't have a lot of money. All right, what have we not done? We haven't done think there was like one one room up here that we didn't successfully. You are being approached by some angry orcs. Combat. Okay. Speed. We want to slow down the combat speed. Okay. That's pretty normal. This seems more normal than it was before. If I remember correctly, there's two reasons. Most of the time, yes, you can just throw search mode on almost all the time. This is running at more representative speeds now. So these orcs have like 18 dexterity somehow. I think because they have armor class 6 and they're not wearing armor. Right? Or maybe it doesn't show the armor the way I expect it to. I thought somebody had gotten a high enough level to use I thought somebody had gotten high enough level to use sweep. Maybe you can't sweep orcs. You can only sweep goblins and kobolds. Okay, yeah. Okay, so not on orcs. That's fine. So, why is everybody missing so badly? Their Thaco is like negative. Or something. I don't know. They shouldn't be missing this often. Bad rolls. We might have good stats, but we have bad bum dice. There's if I remember correctly, in Pool of Radiance and possibly Curse of the Azure Bonds, the way the computer handles it is it's a flag. And when they went through and flagged enemies, they did it based on like enemy size. So you can only do it to like smaller than human sized by whoever was doing the flagging's standards. So like even though orcs have a half a hit die, you can't sweep them because they're human, quote unquote human sized. They have 5 hit points, which I think is half plus 1 or something. You're like, how did they hit fucking Lord Beef several times when he's at armor class -2? I want our thief to get a good... Yeah, see? Look at that. Look at that. Bandage. That orc just hit for 8 damage with no weapon. Hey, Fellbat. Yeah, Lord Beef definitely beefed it. Do not continue battle. Take money. Okay, money is fine. Chainmails aren't worth taking. Longbows are worth taking. Okay, I think this is a safe resting zone. Cast, cure light wounds. Whoops. Oh, they do 1 to 8 or by weapon? That's some fucking... That's some impressive claws they have. Hell yeah. Okay, memorize. Couple of cure lights wounds. Memorize. Cure light wounds. Yes. Rest. What is what are orcs what are orcs Thaco? Yeah, Thaco's 16. 13. 13. Yeah. So they'd have to roll 21 to hit. They'd have to roll 21 to hit Lord Beef. Which seems a little off. Okay, here we go. Memorize more spells. Oh, right. I was talking about why you wouldn't want to have search on at all times is like I'll exemplify it here in a moment. Hold on. We need to memorize more cure light wounds. Yes. Yes. Rest. Okay, now save. We're gonna save on D. D is gonna be our exploration save. Yeah, so they have a they have a 5% chance to hit, but I think they're using XCOM alien dice. Let's see. So where were we going? Did we find a secret room here already? You've entered a small storage room. Look. Okay, we haven't found anything. So the each step advances time by 1. Some hobgoblins are arguing over a pile of gold. Thieves, they scream when they see you. Each step is 1 minute. Under normal circumstances. With search mode, it's 10 minutes. And typically, can we sleep hobgoblins? They might be too high level, but let's try. We certainly can. Gee, what were these hobgoblins doing in the slaughterhouse? I'd be so pissed if I was in the slaughter. If I was those hobgoblins, each character gets 22 experience points. 4 hobgoblins, 5 longswords. But unfortunately, none of them are magic. Magic, memorize. Detect magic. Memorize. Sleep. Memorize. Sleep. So what you can do is D is our exploration save. So what you can do is you can cast buff spells that have reasonable durations, and you can walk around with the buff spells on. So if the random encounters in an area are like particularly nasty, you can deal with them that way. Okay, so next we want to get into this zone. You've surprised a party of goblins. Combat. Okay, cast, sleep. Here. Cast, sleep. Here? Yeah, here we go. We just want to put them to sleep so that combat goes quicker. Sweeps. Oh right, you cannot initiate a sweep on a sleeping enemy, but I think sweep can continue to a sleeping enemy if you initiate it elsewhere. Oh, that guy's not asleep. Did they like wake up very quickly? Oh yeah, they're still asleep. Oh no, that's weird. I must be misremembering. I thought you couldn't sweep helpless enemies. Bam, continue battle. No. Share, take. They have like some arrows we want. Maybe longbows. We're going to need to buy some silver stuff later, so we probably want to take some of these longbows just to sell. Giant junk piles. You are surprised by a bugbear leading a party of kobolds. There's a lot of random encounters in this zone. I think there's 25 or something. I forget precisely. Saga Scarlet Grace. Is that a Saga game? Is that related to Saga Frontier? Go Bolds. That's good. I played wait, is Saga Frontier and Romancing Saga, are they related? Cuz I played one of those games and I was not particularly happy about it. It had some very questionable mechanics. Right. That was a isn't there like Game Boy Final Fantasies were all different series put under the all different series put under the Final Fantasy name for the purpose of time. Wasn't one of the Secret of Mana games a Final Fantasy game? Yeah, yeah, yeah. But like there's no normally localized. Whoops. No normally localized Final Fantasy game for the Game Boy, right? That was Final Fantasy all the way through. Yeah, not until GBA. I was hoping that was going to be a backstab, but I guess it was a new round. Do not continue the battle. Share the like stupid copper pieces or whatever. Take the arrows. Right. Join those arrows. Oh, no, it doesn't matter at all. I just want to do that much extra damage. Save D. Once we clear out the random encounters here, this will be much easier. A large orc raises his head and snarls, "How dare you break into our home?" I just want to point out that 22 orcs 22 orcs living in a house together. This is their home. All 22 of them live here. Rent in Flan slums must be off the charts, even worse than San Francisco rent. And like honestly, if they're living in like if they're living in like 22 people to a one-bedroom house, San Francisco type conditions, they're probably they probably welcome death. They're like, finally, no more of this rat race. Or do you think they have terms like? Do you think that D&D folks have terms that are like the same as modern terms, but specially formulated for the things of their world? Like, oh man, such a giant rat race. That kind of thing. I bet they do. Oh, hell yeah, look at this. 3 magical broadswords, magical chainmail, and a magical flail. Fantastic. Go back and claim your treasure. No. We're going to save. And hopefully we'll make it safely back to... Is this... Seated at the table is a ragged old woman. She greets you, "Welcome. For the price of a few coppers, I will tell your fortune." Pay. The woman's hands make mystic passages while she mutters some words. Her voice undergoes a strange transformation. "Blood and violence are writ boldly in your future. Look for friends where you expect enemies, and enemies where you expect allies." The telling is finished. What do? Leave. You leave the shop. You are surprised by a bugbear leading a party of goblins. One of my favorite things in what's it called? Darklands? The game Darklands? Yeah, they were waiting in line. In Darklands, almost every city you go to has an area that you can go to called the Clothmakers Guild. And when you go there, it says the Clothmakers Guild, or the Clothmakers Street, an important place in any city. And the only option when you go there is leave. There's never anything you can do there. It cracks me up. Oh, not a one-hit kill. I think that's the first enemy that hasn't been a one-hit kill. Boom. Got him. It's pretty good. Impending disaster. Clothed for business. Okay, what are we doing here? Aim. Okay. Berserker's a little messed up, but we'll let Dad take care of that. There's what I'm after. Cast. Cure light wounds. On Berserker. Berserker is fully healed. Which means Berserker had very low hit points. Oh, we got a full roll on the healing, I guess. I forget what the rules are for backstabbing and rear attacks. Hey, this machine hugs. Welcome, welcome. It's going good. Going kind of chill. Just taking it easy. Having an easy Sunday afternoon, evening. Oh. Just gonna slowly clear out these slums. Like, really, all I want to do is just fill in that gap so that there's like a better thing here, but there's Nabshi, the there is it is a little more complicated than that. There's some extra steps to it, and I don't remember exactly what they are. I believe it's the enemy has to have always have has the enemy must have already moved, and the other ally, the other adjacent ally, has to have attacked that enemy first as well. Or it's possible that the attack itself counts as the move. But if the thief attacks first, then it doesn't count as a backstab. And I forget if that's reset per round. It's not quite as straightforward as I had initially remembered. Let's heal people up for our way back to town. Cure light wounds on Berserker. Cure light wounds on Berserker. There we go. Memorize. 3 cure light wounds is memorize. 2 cures light wounds. Cast. Cast. Right. But again, there's some other factors. I think I used to have a tactic that I would use for it, which I think was like baiting an attack of opportunity on a fighter character, and then having the fighter character attack, then having the thief attack from the opposite side guaranteed it. But It also depends on because I think if you just attack first and then have the thief attack, if the enemy hasn't taken their turn yet, they still turn to face the thief. Because they have a move remaining or something like that. Save D. I'm pretty pleased with the capture here, capture quality. God damn it! There's so many random encounters. Yeah, there's with the StarTech capture that I had before, it was actually overdriving. It was overdriving certain green colors, so they like looked wrong. Oh, this is all goblins and one bugbear. Where is he? There we go. There's the one bugbear. Yeah. Hopefully that magic stuff gave me enough experience to get my fighters up another level so they can sweep. Yeah, we could probably take a group of like 10, but not Oh no, Cuba. You ended up bricking it. Oh no. Yeah, PS1 is a surprising problem, we'll say. The PSIO is hard to deal with. Depending on which swap trick, the swap trick is that takes some dexterity. That takes 18 dexterity to pull off. Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's the Game Shark knockoff thing, right? That you had, Cuba? If I'm understanding correctly. Yeah, the easy swap trick is the nice one. $8. It sucks that it sucks that you bricked it. What happened? Hopefully bricked it means you bricked the Game Shark thing and not your PlayStation. better to lose an $8 thing than what are they, like $40 now? Depending on the model, there's apparently some desirable models. So you can like end up spending way more than you should. Things will start going a little easier when we get some... Whoops, that was a mistake. Get out of there. I guess our fucking mages or our magic users are just as capable as the thief for frontline stuff right now. Trying to flash a ROM onto it. I gotcha. I understand. Let's see, what kind of stuff have I bricked by doing exactly that, trying to get a newer ROM, newer firmware on it? I think, you know, I want to... No, I don't. Shit. Okay, we're getting good text speed. That's what I was worried about. Yeah, I've bricked a router several times. Fortunately, most of them have built-in like recovery modes for that. All right, let's have a look if anybody can level up. Wait, no, we can't level up just yet. Let's go to the store. Yes. Pool all of our money and buy 10 arrows. Okay, join. Yeah, we got some work to do here. Okay, so we have 132 platinum. We need to identify broadsword and the chainmail. Yeah, 30-minute drive. Although I gotta say, like, I'm used to 30-minute drives because everywhere is a 30-minute drive in LA, pretty much. Not enough money. Yeah, so now we need to sell all that extra crap we were carrying, all these longbows for 10 gold pieces each, and these ones for 25 gold pieces each. There's different tiers of longbows there. So we need these. We can sell the long swords. This needs to go to Lord Beef, because he doesn't have 60 hit points to make up the difference. Oh, he's wearing plate mail. So we'll give it to Lord, I guess? I'd love to give it to Berserker, but Berserker, if Berserker wears chainmail, it'll like nullify the thief benefits. Pool money. Items. Identify. Not enough money. Sell it for a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Can sell this, right? 300 gold. I don't know what spells they are though. I forget how you check for clerical spells. Because if they're we'll take a look at that in a minute. But yeah, we'll do that. I think we're good there. Oh, we need to, you know what? We need to do this. Hold on. I need where's my GOG Galaxy? I need to find my PDF manual of this. Extras. The Adventurer's Journal. Yeah, so we want to look at the Adventurer's Journal. We've got some stuff to read here, folks. Oh, and shield. You can't backstab with a shield. Interesting. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we've got here. You're outside the city hall. I think it's this. Where do we stand to get the proclamations? Outside the city hall. Proclamations are posted on the walls. In your journal, you note LXIV. LXXVIII, CIX, and LIX. Oh yeah, it's perfectly normal. Our characters have normal stats. Their race is normal.
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
Hogan Doink, thank you for the follow. That's a good.
I think I'm being followed.
Oh, it's triggering.
What could they want from me?
That's good.
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
Is that going to trigger, like, indefinitely?
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me? I think I'm being followed.
Do you suppose
what could they want from me?
Do you suppose that there's something...
I think I'm being followed.
Something wrong with...
What could they want from me? I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
I think there might be something wrong with...
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
Here we go. Nabji, thank you for the follow. Let's get
I think I'm being followed.
That's good.
What could they want from me?
Let's turn down the desktop audio a little bit. If it's going to do this.
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
I'm incredibly followed. Lord Beef is normal.
What could they want from
Berserker is very normal.
I think I'm being followed. What could they want from me?
Normal sex, normal race, normal
I think
characters.
I'm being followed.
All very normal.
What could they want from me?
All very normal.
I think I'm being followed. What could they...
Striking!
Thank you, Diggle. Incredible strategy, and it worked. Brilliant. And I like that it cut off the bit alert. Thank you for the 100 bits. What a time. What a time to be alive. So yeah, all our characters are incredibly normal. We created them without any... There was actually no external help, no external programs involved. There's a bug that I've been trying to reproduce that I can't seem to get of splitting items, splitting stacks of items, giving you like insane... Oh, right, let's save. We'll save here. I wanted to read those proclamations. I have to find them in the Adventurer's Journal. But it gives you like strange buffer overflow or bit overflow items, but I haven't been able to reproduce it. It might be only the Amiga and Commodore 64 versions. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Proclamation LXIV. LXIV. Here we go. Let me zoom in so I can read this a little easier. LXIV. Be it known that the Council is interested in acquiring information as to the disposition of various formerly living entities rumored to be harassing honest citizens in the vicinity of Valhegan Graveyard. A reward is offered to any person who shall travel to said graveyard and return an eyewitness account. LXXVIII. Be it known that the Council is offering a reward to any person or persons who can provide information as to the disposition
My
of
God, that's fantastic.
Kyokusagani 1996. Thank you for the host. Welcome. Welcome. We're playing a perfectly normal version of Pool of Radiance here. Something interesting I noticed here is that the portraits are appearing running on real hardware. They were not appearing in PCM on the 386DX. So something very strange. I hadn't thought of that till just now. But where were we? Right. Yeah, the council is offering a reward to any person or persons who can provide information as to the disposition of several council agents who have been sent to investigate the unseemly happenings in the vicinity of Valhegan Graveyard. And what was the other? Need to see what the other proclamations are. I forgot going to the character screen clears that out. Commissions, proclamations. Okay, CIX. Be it known that the council is offering an inducement to any individual who shall serve in the rescue force for the mercenary band of Taimalg the Invincible, which has disappeared inside Valhegan Graveyard, and Lix. Be it known that the council is interested in reclaiming the remaining blocks of the city of New Flan. To reclaim said blocks, they must first be cleared of monsters, vermin, and other uncivilized inhabitants. To this end, council is offering a reward to any person or group who is responsible for clearing any block of the old city. Very good. You enter the city hall. As you face down the hallway, you see a guarded door. You're outside the clerk's office. Guards posted around a door in the south wall watch you closely. At your entry, the council clerk begins looking through a stack of papers. Before I can offer any commissions, I must see if you are due a current reward. Clerk shuffles through the papers. On the matter of commission, I can offer the following. The slums immediately to our west need to be cleared of monsters. Socal Keep on Thorn Island must be cleared. The council is offering a reward for books, maps, tomes, etc., which provide useful information about Flan before the fall. The information is tied to the value of the information. The reward is tied to the value of the information. These are all the commissions currently available. All right, so clear the slums, clear the island, get information. And we know from the Adventurer's Journal, we should know that we have this cool little map. I always remembered this map. I had to cut my bitrate like in half to stop dropping frames. It seems to be a little more stable now, but it's been a little rough, yeah. So there's a map of the city. I thought there was in here a map of the thing, but I might be thinking of a journal entry. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see later on. For now, we're gonna go back into the slums because we need money in order to level up. So we need to go get some money. The inns are also like incredibly expensive, so we don't want to use them if we can avoid it. One thing I want to check though. Okay, so does Brain? Yeah, Brain has 22 Constitution. So let's see if I rest a few hours, Brain doesn't get any health back. What's the plan for the first bit mode? If bit modes work like regular emotes, I might put the Magnum Lurk on a bit mote. I don't know. I might move some stuff around. I might put Robert on a Bitmote? But I'll ask in the Discord for sure. If anyone has any preferences, because I have more stuff obviously than I can reasonably. Fingers bits? What? I don't know what that means. But yeah, I have like more stuff that I want to put in than I have slots available for. So. Oh. I don't think I see that in Chatty. All right, we're ready to go look for more money. All right, so we can go south. I think we cleared this out already, right? And then this is a room we haven't done yet. We did that one. Let's save it here. And then the other thing you can do that the other thing you can do that I always forget to do is you can like cast Bless before you get into combat. You burst into an elegantly paneled room. A small man sits hunched over a table by the east wall. He sets down his pen and gazes sternly at you. Well, he demands, what do you do? Talk. Nice. I may have a use for you, the man says. Some time ago, I ordered a special potion. The potion is ready, but I can't leave to fetch it. Bring it here. I pay well. What do you do? Accept. It waits in a booth in the old rope guild, but a short distance to the southeast from here. From where you now stand. Speak my name. Olo. You go back the way you came in. But a short distance to the southeast, which means, like, all the way around the friggin' level. We may have cleared out all the random encounters. You're just north of the entry to the old rope guild. You've entered the mysterious building that was once the rope guild. Most who venture into its twisty halls never return. So there's two things in the rope guild, if I remember correctly. I'm playing the game mostly from memory. Not here. So you can't get an area map when you're in the rope guild, which is interesting. So we want to get all the way to the east in the rope guild. So we're going to take every opportunity to go east here. Now, if there were here we go. The mysterious potion shop inside the old rope guild, inside the slums that are crawling with monsters. A man hurries forward. I'm sorry, noble ones, but I have nothing to sell. What do you do? What do you say? Type a single word. Olo. Wait a moment, the man says. He hurries to the back of the booth and returns the package. Here, he says. All right. All right. We've gotten out of there. Now we can go back to this fella and get our reward. You've done well. Give me the potion, and you will be rewarded. Give. The man takes the potion and gulps it greedily. As you watch, he seems to become younger, stronger, something. $625 experience. 150 platinum and 1 jewelry. That's very good. And a broadsword that may or may not be +1 or +2. Share. You go back out the door. So the jewelry is what we really want. As far as I know, when you go to sell jewelry, the value is randomly determined at the time of sale, but it's like when you go to sell jewelry, it's always going to be the same amount for the next piece that character sells. But either what that actually amounts to is randomly determined. Okay, so we have let's ID this. It looks like some sort of flail +1. Did I start loading my magic users up with... yeah. There's an item we need to identify. Racer's AC6. Broadsword +1. What am I looking for here? This broadsword. +2. Here we go. Excellent. And now because we have... you shouldn't be using a shield. Yeah, there we go. Right. Broadsword +2. Broadsword +1. Broadsword +1. Flail +1. Trade the chainmail to Lord. Yeah, normal damage numbers. Oh, very normal. We can sell the broadsword +1 to get a bunch of money. We'll get a barrel of money. Items. Okay. Pool gold. Share gold. Is platinum... How much is platinum? It's like 5-1 or something. To gold. Oh, 10 gold. So we have 3,000 platinum. Hey, Teximosis. Welcome. We're going to go try to train our characters now. Oh, right. If you enter through the back, it doesn't give you the stupid message. You only train thieves here. Do you want to train? Yes. Train Berserker. Training costs 1,000 GP. Okay. That conversion rate can't possibly be right. Because it's... So the great thing is that when you get 2 more gold than you can carry, share in this game, share will pick up the money that's heavier than you can carry. So you can end up with like insane weight values where you like drop everything. Okay. Not enough experience. Okay. Very good. Trade. Oh, no, wait. We want. A sign on the north door reads rogues. A sign on the north door reads fighters. You want to train? Yes. Train. Berserker will become a level 2 fighter. Yes. Congratulations. Yeah, so it's 5-1 for platinum instead of 10-1. So we need 200 platinum per person to train. But having Berserker as a level 2 fighter is very, very good. That means Dad can also become a level 2 fighter when we get enough experience. I believe the share bug became less important when they got rid of copper and electrum and then eventually got rid of gold entirely. I do Teximosis. I have a Core Graphics 2 that I use for streaming with the Super SD System 3 bash. Not particularly noticeably so. Like my OSSC gets warmer than the PC Engine. I think the only console I have that may have heat issues is the NES is known to have like poor heat dissipation. Okay, all spells, memorize, bless. Too Many Guns does have magic missile, so. Okay, yeah, we can rest anywhere now, so that's good. Save D. All right, area. You wander in the old hemp market. Monsters scurry at your approach. The gang is operating from the catacombs by the well. Oh yeah, the hemp market. This was the crazy 80s. Everybody was selling hemp. Magic, cast, bless. Guards run to intercept you. Oh, that's fantastic, Mortis. I'm excited about that. Very excited. Manual. Oh, it's there's too many. They're too far away. But this'll lock them in, so. They'll start coming down faster. I guess I could just. Where's the first helpless one? That one. So I'm gonna cast like here. Yeah. Got a lot of pork. He hit for 7 damage. Incredible barehanded combatants orcs are known to be. Just yeah, that's correct. The certain encounters scale based on your stats. It's like it's 2 households or 44 orcs. I really wanted those 2 leaders to be asleep. Uh, 12, 16, 9. Oh yeah, I love the sounds of this game. Very good PC speaker sounds. No, don't attack ally. Sort of walking up this we're walking up this corridor. Have I ever played Valis 3? I want to say I have, but I kind of forget which Valis games I've played. I know I played one on the Genesis, and I think I played one on the TurboGrafx, but I forget which was which. I might have played a Super Nintendo one, but that's less likely. I remember my impression of it being like, hey, this is like Castlevania 3, but I like it better. Because you could like change characters, and one of the characters had like magic or something. Take items. Symmetrical items indicate to me that nothing's magical. Okay, we're gonna go in here. You intrude on a gathering of monster leaders. Hell yeah, look at this. We've got a gnoll, a hobgoblin leader, an ogre, a gnoll, and a hobgoblin leader. Gnolls, pretty easy to deal with. Green skin. Common to gnolls. Common trait among gnolls. Hobgoblin leader's down. Brain is going to sit that one out. Let's see if we can sleep any of these things. Very good. Very, very good. Yeah, and there's no way there'd be like an encounter with like 4 ogres and 2 trolls in the slums. No way. 63 experience. Long bows and long swords. Presumably none of it magic. Right. What an encounter. What an encounter, folks. Ah, fuck, I missed. Miscast. Whoops. Memorize. Cure light wounds and detect magic. Yes. I think the Knoll thing they like fleshed out in like Ecology of the Knoll in one of the like Dragon magazines between edition 1 and 2 or something. Or like right after edition 2 came out. But it included first edition stats. I want to say that. I kind of don't remember precisely, but I do remember reading something about it and being like, "Oh, that's kind of cool. I like these articles." Fleshing stuff out. And since I had that before I had a proper monster manual. You have alerted the guards. The guards. Look at. There's a lot of leadership on this guard team. Oh, I forgot to memorize spells. I messed up. Yeah, she's out of spells too. Yeah, Oh, so the setup here is we're adventurers who have come to this town that's like fallen into disrepair. And we're helping the like civilized humans reclaim the town from the monsters who have taken up residence in various areas, such as the slums. Okay, these are the kind of like damage or hit rolls that I expect to see. I mean, it is a bit, to be sure. Interesting. We have defeated the guards. Wait. Shield? Hold on now. Did like one dude here have a shield? One guy? There was one dude who had a shield and the rest didn't. Oh yeah, first edition psionic rules are bonkers. I wonder if I can... How long does it take to rest a day? Can I just get some hit points back this way? This is one way to heal. There we go. We've just spent like 2 weeks sleeping in the guard room. I get that hold person. There's one of these days I want to do a playthrough of Eye of the Beholder. This large room is apparently empty. We're going to search it. You find a loose floorboard. Prying it up, you find a chest hidden beneath the floor. Do you take it? Yes. 383 experience points per person. Presumably magic shield. And a magic user spell with one spell. We'll give it to too many guns for now. Share. Exit. I didn't check if there were gems. We got some gems, folks. Gems are good. Magic, scribe, magic missile. Which I think, yeah, they both know magic missile already, so not much point there, but surprisingly, the empty room they were guarding wasn't empty. Yes. Pool money. Buy 10 arrows. We have enough for one level up. First, let's appraise the gems. Gems. 500 GP. 50 GP. We have enough for 2 level ups. Our first level up is going to be Dad, because that'll give us 3 sweeping characters. Train. So we need to trade. Money. Train. You'll become a level 2 fighter. Congratulations. Congratulations, Dad. Lord Beef might be able to become a level 3 fighter, but do we have enough? I think we do. It always makes me nervous trading money on this screen because if you hit E too many times, you go to exit to DOS. Hell yeah, level 3 fighter. Look at that. Fantastic. Begin adventuring.